Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway Class 280s totalled 11 engines. They were designed by Sir Henry Fowler and introduced in 1914 for freight work. Number 53808 is based at Minehead in Somerset. The engine is seen here preparing to leave Bishop's Lydiard with a return work into Minehead on the West Somerset Railway. The London and South Western M7 Class 044T tank engines total 103. They were designed by Dougal Drummond and introduced in 1897 for light suburban passenger duties. Number 30053 is based at Swanage in Dorset. The engine is seen at Salisbury Station, where she was used to give brake van rides during a railway gala day in 1992. The London and South Western N15 King Arthur Class 460s totalled 68 engines. They were designed by R.W. Urey and R.E.L. Maunsell. The Urey engines were introduced in 1918, with the Maunsell variants following later. All worked on express passenger duties. Number 30777 is based at Hull on Humberside. The engine is seen here near the village of East Grimstead, working a rail fan special between Eastleigh and Exeter. The London and South Western S15 Class 460s totalled 45 engines. They were designed by R.W. Urey and R.E.L. Maunsell. The Urey engines were introduced in 1920, with the Maunsell variants following later. All were used for mixed traffic work. Number 30841 is based at Grosmont in Yorkshire. The engine is seen in the Esk Valley between Grosmont and Goathland on the North York Moors Railway. The Southern Railway Schools Class 440s total 40 engines. They were designed by LMS and introduced in 1930 for working passenger trains. Number 30926 Repton is now based at Grosmont in Yorkshire. The engine is seen here at Rothley Station on the Great Central Railway. The Southern Merchant Navy Class 462s totaled 30 engines. They were designed by O.V. Bullard and introduced in 1941 for express passenger work. Originally having air-smooth casings and chain-driven valve gear, all the class were rebuilt by BR in 1956. Two engines of this class are featured on this tape. Number 35005 Canadian Pacific is based at Loughborough in Leicestershire. The engine is seen here at Woodthorpe Bridge shortly after leaving Loughborough on the Great Central Railway. Number 35028 is based at Southall in London. The engine is seen at Saunderton in the Chiltern Hills, working a rail fan special between London and Banbury. The Southern West Country and Battle of Britain Class 462s totaled 110 engines. They were designed by O.V. Bullard and introduced in 1945 as a light Pacific for working express passenger trains on secondary lines. Similar in design to the Merchant Navy class, 55 engines of this class were rebuilt by BR. Four engines of this class are featured on this tape. Number 34027 Tor Valley is based at Shackerston in Leicestershire. The engine is seen here at Liebert Wood, south of Shrewsbury, working a rail fan special between Crewe and Hereford. Number 34039 Boscastle is based at Loughborough in Leicestershire. The engine is seen in the yard at Loughborough on the Great Central Railway. Number 34092, City of Wells, is based at Haworth in Yorkshire. The engine is seen here at Fenny Compton while working a railfan special between Stratford-upon-Avon and London. Number 34105, Swanage, is based at Loughborough in Leicestershire. The engine is seen here at Rockley Station on the Great Central Railway.